make omelets for breakfast in the morning, and in fact we have omelets for lunch, and we even have omelets for dinner sometimes. And I like to make individual ones, and I think a lot of people, are a little frightened about making an omelet. They think it might be tough to turn it, how to flip it. So I think if you try to make smaller omelets, smaller size omelets, you would have less trouble in flipping it and getting both sides cooked. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start with a smaller frying pan, and I'm going to start heating my frying pan. I'm going to start with 3 eggs for my omelet. I don't like to use the yolk, the 3 yolks in all of them. I use 1 whole egg, and then I separate the other 2 and just use the white. So it's going to be 1 whole egg and whites of 2 eggs. And let me show you that separating. Just crack your egg on the side of the bowl, split it open, hold it in 1/2 of the eggshell, and just go back and forth till you have all the white, and then dump the yolk in another bowl. Let's do that again. Pick on the side of your bowl, separate the 2 big shells, keep the egg in 1/2 of the shell, and go rock back and forth, and the white will slowly come out. And these yolks, you can save those and use those for baking or anything else you want to do. Okay, so 1 egg, 2 whites. Sprinkle of salt, sprinkle of black pepper. I'm going to put some cilantro in my eggs, because I'm going to give it sort of a Mexican flavoring. So I have, I'd say probably about a tablespoon of chopped cilantro. A drop of milk, just to help it to puff up. Take your whisk. And if you don't have a whisk, you can do this with a kitchen fork, and it works just as well. Beat that well. And let's go back now to our frying pan. It must be hot by now. So I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of my frying pan. Olive oil gives it some great flavor to the eggs. I got 2 teaspoons, and I'm using my spatula to coat the bottom. And you can tell that's starting to get hot. You want the pan to really be hot. Drop your eggs into the frying pan. And with your spatula, wooden spatula or rubber spatula, sort of as if you were going to make scrambled eggs, just turn it around a little bit to help it fluff up and to help it cook. And if you notice, the edges are cooking quite fast. And that's what we want to do. So we want to break it away from the side of the pan and let the egg run over to the edges. Let it sit for a while. Let it cook till the edges start to firm up. And again, pull away from the pan. Let some of the egg go into the edges again. Some more turning. Trying to get it cooked all over. Go away from the edges, pull away from the edges. Tip your pan if you need to get some of the egg to go to the edge. Again, this is about I'd say an 8-inch pan, 7-inch, 8-inch, and non-stick. We hope. Okay. Now you see that's pretty firm. Now here's going to be the little trick in flipping. Find a dish that is smaller than the frying pan that will fit right over the egg. Hold it down with your hand, take it off the gas, the heat, turn it over, and then slide it back into the frying pan. Let the other side cook now, and you can tell whether it's cooking by how it feels. You don't want it runny. I don't like runny eggs. I don't know about you. And here's what's going to be fun. I'm going to sprinkle some 4 cheese, Mexican cheese, Monterey Jack, and all those mixtures on my eggs. That's cooked, I can tell. Turn it off. Take a spatula and one end and just flip it with your spatula and your hands in half, and then slide it onto your platter. What I'm going to do, since it's Mexican flavoring, add some homemade salsa and a dollop of sour cream. And there you go. Individual.